What's up, everybody? This is John with iRacing. Welcome back to part 2 of this video series. We're putting this number together. In this one, we're going to be putting the number set in Chrome, specifically the inside and the edges. So I'll show you how to do that here. What you would have to do for this example, normally you will put all these in the same file or in the same layer under here. Go to your spec map. We're going to create a new layer. Anytime I put stuff in Chrome, I always label it Chrome. I always label it as to what I'm putting it as. So we'll make one that says Chrome here. And then we'll make another one. I'll just call it base for now. Then we'll scroll back to the bottom here. I'm going to hit Control and then click Control. I'm going to hit Control Shift and then click the ones that I don't want Chrome, which is just really this white layer here. We'll leave this middle one alone. We'll come up here, back to base, select our paint bucket, make sure it's on black. And while we're on base, just paint it. And I hit Control D to get out of that to deselect it. For the Chrome, same thing. We're going to come through and we're going to hit Control Shift and then click the ones that we want Chrome, which for this is just going to be the top. You can select all these. Really, you just need to hit top to get all of that in. Go back, select Chrome, paint bucket again, and click one time to paint. All right, once we have that, you hit Shift, select both of these. I hold Alt to duplicate and drag one down to the green channel, and then I drag another one under the blue channel. And come back to the top, and then for Chrome, red is going to be 100. This will be 0 for green. Blue will be 0. For anything else that's not Chrome, just normal, everything will be 0. And I'll show you kind of what I mean here. When we double click on Chrome here, go to color overlay, select black. This doesn't have to be a 0, but I just like to put it 0. This is what's controlling the Chrome satin, well, the Chrome, really the shininess of it. This is the one we're really worried about right here when I say 100 and 0 stuff. So under this B here, we're going to set this to 100. That should make it white. Okay. We'll go to base, double click, color overlay, and just change that to 0. And do that for Chrome copy, base copy, and both of these. What you can do to save you some time is hold Alt, select the effect that you want to duplicate, and just drag it to the next one. For Chrome, red needs to be 100, green is 0, blue is 0. So now that we have that, we're just going to save it one more time. For you to save it, you might have to turn this on first and save it as a spec map. My hotkey saves both of them, where we'll open this file, save it, then close it again by itself. So we'll look at the car here, and then you got a Chrome number. Something that's just a little bit more advanced, if you will. I mean, it's not really more advanced. It's just creating extra layers. Let's say that you want to make this part here Chrome. We want to keep this white here regular. Make this line Chrome, and make this white part regular as well. What you have to do is just create extra layers inside of your spec map. And you can do this just for numbers only if you wanted to, instead of grouping it all together with your other things that will be Chrome. So we'll name this top, mid, mid 2, and bottom. Kind of the same thing. We're just going to scroll down, control click on that for the bottom, paint this, control D, back up to the top, just paint this mid 2 one. Then we're going to control D to deselect, control click on mid, select that, paint that one layer, and then back to the bottom and top finally. All right, now we have our 4 layers. And we want this one to be chrome. And we want this one to be chrome. So same process. Red, for the red channel, it's going to be 100. Green's going to be 0. Blue is going to be 0. So come back through, color overlay. Make sure this is all the way at the bottom left. And put this to 100. And then I'm just going to Alt and drag that to duplicate it there. For our ones that are regular, this is going to be black and 0. And I'm just going to duplicate this to the other one that we want to be regular as well. I'm going to select all these and just Alt and drag it under the green, drag it under the blue. The only thing we have to do now is just change the green on the chrome because these are supposed to be 0. So I'll come here, change that to 0. Ooh, not that one. Change this to 0. And the same thing for blue. And the same thing for blue here. Then you're done. And then all you have to do is just save your spec map again like you would normally. Again, I probably should show a video how to do this. Setting up action keys. When I hit Shift F2 on mine here, it saves the file itself. So I save my paint scheme, and then it's going to open my custom spec map or reveal the custom spec map, save it, and then hide it again. So I'm going to hit Shift F2. Let's go back to the car. And there it is. Now this line is chrome, this is chrome, but the white will stay the same. It's kind of hard to see in the iRacing Lightroom or whatever they want to call it, but that is essentially how you do it. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, if you like videos of me wrecking, like me right here in the number 2 card, be sure to follow our TikTok, our Instagram, and our Facebook page. I will try to link those somewhere. But other than that, have a good one. See you next time.